davening at 6:05. Next week, by the way, we'll be davening at 6:10 the entire week. Now for a quick Devar Torah. Um, this week's Parsha, Noah, includes the 7 mitzvot b'nei Noah. These are the mitzvot for the entire world, because everybody's a ben Noah. And it's interesting that Hashem decided to give these mitzvot. Before we didn't have them, but Hashem decided to let us eat meat, but under certain conditions. Before the flood, we were all vegetarians, but it turned out that wasn't a good idea. So we got permission to eat meat under certain conditions. If you look at the 7 mitzvot b'nei Noach, it's very interesting. You cannot eat an animal unless you kill it. You can't eat the meat of an animal unless the animal is killed. You can't steal. You can't. Just a second, let me think. If I have to remember it, I do it a special way. You can't. You can't blaspheme. You cannot steal. You cannot murder. You cannot commit adultery. You cannot commit idol worship. And the one positive, because when we look at it, we think, what would be the positive out of these? There are 6 negatives and 1 positive. And when I speak and I mention about them, and I always ask the audience, what would be the positive? And they always say, love God, or something of that nature. And the truth is, it's not that. The positive is to set up a legal system. And this is very important because, as we know, without a legal system, none of these laws matter. As we've seen in our last week or so, there are people who will commit the most atrocious crimes, crimes that even career criminals would cringe at. But because they feel there's no law to stop them, and they are proud of it, by the way. That's the really amazing thing. But because they feel that they will be immune from law, and what they're afraid of is that they will be captured and they will be forced to pay for their crimes. Unfortunately, it's a truth that unless a criminal believes that he will be punished for his actions, he will commit crimes. So let's hope that we can capture I wouldn't even call them animals. That's an insult. Calling them an animal would be an insult to animals. And that they are made to pay for their numerous crimes. Something to think about. Kaddish Rabbanim.